It's so good to see you wherever you are. So you're probably sitting at home, or maybe you're at a friend's. And Anna, I'm here.
Julie, Sandra,
And I'm here, Julianne.
Julianne is behind the camera, and so we're doing a little activity with you today, which is about the Heart Path Oracle card. So we're going to show you what the box looks like. So what are Oracle cards? Well, Oracle cards, one way to describe it is, if any of you have ever, if you grew up Christian and grew up going to church and you had a Bible, some of you might have sometimes just like opened the Bible randomly to a passage to see what the passage might say to you. And you might just like flip it open and be like, oh, Psalm 19, that really speaks to me. Or maybe you open it up and the page happens to be Luke chapter 3, whatever it is, verse. And you just see what it has to say. And it's a way of basically getting in touch with your heart and your higher power. Oracle cards are a little like that. Now, they don't have the 2,000-year tradition, so out of respect for, the Bible or to the Quran or any of these other books that have been around for thousands of years, we're not saying that they're like that. But they are tools to kind of just get in touch with your heart and your spirit. And really what they are is fun. They're just fun. You pick a card with your friends, you see what it has to say, and then you sort of talk about it like, is this relevant? It might not be. You might say, nah, that card stinks. So we're just going to show you. This is just for fun. We're going to show you what playing with these Oracle cards is like. So the art on these cards is really something. They have this beautiful sunflower picture on the cover. And when you choose a card, there's all kinds of ways to do it. You can just randomly pick a card. I'll sort of shuffle through the cards a little bit and just give myself a minute to see which card sort of stands out to me. And we're all going to pick one. So, and the thing is not to rush yourself. Just like there's decisions in life that you just can't rush. We don't need to rush. We're having a good time together. Just some friends hanging out, and we're imagining and feeling like you're with us today too. And so if you were, we'd invite any of you to see if you wanted to pick a card with us too. And they're all nice cards, so there's no negative energy in this or anything like that. So let's see. Okay. And then I'm going to pass the cards to Julie, Irish.
And just so everyone knows, everyone has Purelled their hands, and we'll be
Yes.
Purelling them again afterwards, trying to minimize the spread of germs, and we're keeping our distance from each other.
And a card just flew out between me and Julie Irish. I'm going to keep it
Ooh,
here because we
okay.
might read that later to see, what is the card that landed between Julie Irish and I? So it's fun. The cards are just fun to look at, and they're pretty, and just taking the time to see, like, when am I ready? There's no rush. So it's a nice, like, sometimes we do reflection activities here, where we just give ourselves some time to slow down. Thank you. And Sandra, you can pick one. And Julie, and even though you're filming over there, you can come and pick one too with us.
Hopefully people are not going to get sick from this filming.
Okay, Sandra's got one.
you mean motion sickness?
Julie,
Yes,
do you want to
as I'm
get
like-
one?
Sure.
They are beautiful cards.
Well, we could even pick one for the group. Like maybe that's what that one was for. Maybe the one that fell out was the one for all of us, for our community. This could be the community card.
Let's do that.
Does that make sense? If it fell between us, this could be the community card.
Perfect.
Okay. Yeah. And then if we read it and we don't like the message, we'll choose another one. Just send it back. Okay, so we can all look at our cards. Oh my gosh.
I love
So
my card.
I think what's really nice, Julianne, is I think we might all like to show, because it's art, to show people the art of the card. Who wants to hear their card first?
I'll go first.
Okay, will you show everybody your card?
Yes. So this is my card. Slow and steady, standing at the threshold of something new. Isn't that beautiful? She's
know
holding
what?
the turtle over the head.
So if you just keep it there, I'm going to read
Mm-hmm.
something. But let them look at it, Julianne.
Yes.
That card shows a man standing on a planet holding up a box turtle. And his clothes show that he's some type of spiritual leader. And the planet that he's standing on is called the Genesis planet. He is leaning to the left while two figures at his right are helping steady him. These figures are composed of light energy. A lemur, so if you see that little animal in there, that's a lemur who pops his head through a dimensional portal lined with gold. And three swimmers race up a stream into the turtle's mouth. The background sky is filled with a blue web-like structure. So that's what that card is. And the message of the card, Julianne, many cultures believe that the turtle symbolizes Mother Earth and is what holds our world in balance. You have a strong connection with nature and the turtle, and you have much to learn from them. You're at the threshold of something new. It's imperative that you develop patience and flexibility since you will be out of your comfort zone. The Genesis plan is letting you know that you could be birthing something new. And like the turtle, you carry everything you need with you. Walk your path in peace and stick to it with self-confidence. You're more charismatic than you realize, and many will be drawn to your light. Be compassionate with yourself and others during this transition, and remember to pace yourself, Julianne.
Yes.
When things feel like a burden, just go with the flow. Allow loving light workers to support you. That lemur animal symbolizes you have a latent gift for writing or a connection with the field of communication. So it could be, your talent could be with cutting edge technology,
Here we are, cutting edge technology.
or just plain pen and paper. It may be just the time to write a special story. You'll find the strength to hold up the world, and your transformation will be complete. Your affirmation, I am grounded to the earth and draw strength from her power.
That's beautiful. Thank you. Okay.
So do you feel like that, is that a nice message for you,
I
Julianne?
felt like that was a really wonderful message, and the card was beautiful, and to see the beings of light helping to steady and lift me up, and yeah.
And just to translate for those of you, like beings of light in this pack, it's like angels. You know, so it's like angels being with you, and I think that's a sweet message
That
for
was
you
a
in
very
pacing
sweet
yourself,
Mm-hmm.
because you're a hard worker, Julianne.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank
So
you.
knowing when to slow down a little bit.
Well, I almost feel like the coronavirus, and I know we haven't really talked much about it, but I feel like that has enabled everyone to slow down.
Yeah.
Because people say they want to slow down, and they don't necessarily do that. And so this was a way to say, you need to stay home. And we do want you all to know, some of these have been pre-recorded. We are not here in the center today, the day it's showing, because we are practicing the distance. But wanted to stay connected. So this is not happening right now. We are all taking that time to be with our family, to stay in our home, to stay healthy, and to just reconnect with what's important in life. And really, I'm kind of thankful that the coronavirus is giving us that opportunity to go back to what's really important. So,
Which includes each of you, which is why we're doing these videos, because you're so dear, each one of you is so dear to all of us.
yes. So the next card is going to be Julie Irish's card. And it says, I'm just going to try to switch this so that it faces Julie Irish. And
Don't you love that?
and it has the card. So it says time wave, being in the present moment.
Ooh, time wave. So the card shows three otters. We see otters around here. So three otters floating on waves. The young one is asleep. The father in the middle is just waking up, and the mother in the back is looking directly at us with a total understanding of what's going on. Then there's a fourth otter off to the right, peering from behind a lotus flower. He's kind of caught up in the drama that's happening. There's a dragonfly at the right in front of the moon, and to the left is Venus, the planet. And then there's a large wave which creates a door with an iris and a pupil, like an eye pupil, emerging out of the center. And numbers 1 through 73 outline the outer portion of the wave. And the motion of the wave causes water to be thrown everywhere. That is a beautiful card.
It is beautiful.
Look at that. And so the message, being in the present moment. So if otters have swum into your life, it's time to connect with your inner child. Because otters are joyful, funny, and a bit mischievous. They always make you laugh. They want you to take risks and be adventurous. Flow with the current of life and do not get caught up in material things that can burden you. When a big wave is about to sweep you up, stay calm and do what the otters do. Enjoy the ride. One rarely finds otters swimming alone. They love the company of others. Family and friends are very important to them, and they help protect everyone. Otter people possess brilliant imaginations, and they always listen to their inner muse. Their ideas can be so quirky that they may not be appreciated at first, but when looked at more closely, they're usually acknowledged for their creative genius. This card is all about time and how you manage it. Remember, time is only a human construct and agreement. It doesn't actually exist. Everything is just the series of nows. That's it. You live and function in this moment, and then this moment, and then this moment. You can leave time whenever you meditate, dream, or have fun. The flittering dragonfly wants to show you a different way to view a current dilemma. It might not be what it seems. Beautiful Venus, the planet of love and relationships, watches over you and wants you to focus on a special connection with someone new. With the number 73 in the full moon, you will surely be successful in manifesting your dreams. You always have enough time to accomplish miracles. And your affirmation is, I am in control of time, and it does what I want it to do.
I would say that was very accurate.
You like that one?
Yes.
Oh, nice. Is there something specific that stands out to you?
I enjoyed all of that.
Yeah.
It all speaks to me.
I love the reminder about how everything is just a series of nows. And just like when a big wave comes, like we're in this kind of time, and just to like go for the ride. Even though it can be kind of scary, like like when waves catch you up, it can be scary. Like, oh, I don't know where this is going.
Right.
Just go for the ride.
That's right. Moment to moment.
It's so pretty.
That was beautiful.
That was perfect.
Yeah.
I love that one.
Good.
Awesome. All right, so now we are going to, sorry, that was a fast transition.
Sandra.
There's Sandra! And this is her card, which says, oh, it's at a funny angle compared to the other two. It's landscape opposed to portfolio. There we go. There we are. Okay, Genesis, the birth of consciousness. Your talent shines.
Okay, let's just start out with the fact that Julie's card was on the Genesis planet, so this is very cool. So Genesis, the birth of consciousness. So you're looking at the card, everybody, and what you can see is there's like a shelf with segments, and it defines different like dimensions, like different types of space. In the center is a large ring of fire sunflower. So if you can all see that up top, there's a big sunflower. And then to the left is a dragonfly. And next to it is Jupiter. To the right, there's a blue bird and the moon. So maybe you can all see that, the blue bird, the moon. In the interior scene, there are two harbor seals. See those little harbor seals? And they're swimming together underwater. They're holding fins and looking directly at the viewer. Two white seals face each other as they come to the surface of the water. And two dolphins, can you see the dolphins? Two dolphins swim up to greet and acknowledge the white seals as two turtles touch noses. There's a sunrise on the horizon, and its golden threads of light connect all the objects in the picture. Oh my gosh, I love all those beautiful animals. So this is the dawning of a new day for you. The sun's warm light reveals what the moon has hidden. It's time to uncover and let go of emotions, ideas, or beliefs that you have buried deep inside. So deep that they're stored on the cellular level. It's time to stop compartmentalizing your life and see how everything fits together as a whole. Bluebirds are a sign of spring and a symbol of joy and love, and they remind us that we're here to experience happiness and not to get too lost in the illusions of life. Remember to enjoy your time. You might have to learn how to be happy. You knew it well when you were a child. Practice being happy every day. One way you can do this is to list everything you're grateful for. The color blue is associated with the throat chakra and artistic expression. You are a creative being who needs to believe in your talents. You have many ideas and creative projects waiting to complete manifestation. Speak your truth, but speak from the heart. You have the help of Bluebird to develop and nourish your unique visions. And the huge planet of Jupiter will bring you self-growth and good luck. Sunflowers mean that spiritual abundance will follow. Listen to the dragonfly, learn how to be flexible and adapt to new situations. It's important that you balance all the different aspects of your life, so that when you do, you'll attract new friends, an important project. Just be patient. Know everything is in perfect order. Remember that your true power lies in connecting with your higher self. This is your affirmation. Abundance is my natural state. Nothing else is real.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
That was awesome.
What do you think of that? Does anything stand out?
No, not really. It was all really good. I want the card blown up and framed.
Yeah.
It's so pretty.
I love the whole part about just encouraging you with your creative projects and stuff and knowing how creative
How
you
does
are.
it know I've got all these
Yeah.
half-done projects?
That's the universe.
Yes.
Oh, it's just so sweet.
That was a beautiful
It's a
card.
beautiful card.
It's gorgeous.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna go towards Anna, and I'm gonna wash my hands one more time, or Purell them at least.
Purell them up. It's nice looking at the card. This is like a art.
Kind of like an art walk.
It's like an art walk because these are paintings that this woman has done for the cards. So it's fun to just look at these cards and look at the art of the cards.
And they're gorgeous, and
Wow.
I'm like, every single one so far, I've thought, I need to find these cards for myself. I
Grounded
love
in
them.
Portland. They're
Grounded in
the paintings are about, like, they make prints that are about this size.
Oh,
And they're not that
wow.
expensive. I think they're like $35 to get a print.
Very
So-
nice, so hold on 1 minute, let me
Yeah.
get you focused here. Okay, so this one says communion protective frequencies.
And so what we're looking at in this card are 5 hybrid human swans. So these are combination swan humans. There's 5 of them in the card. Their wings are open wide as they're being pulled towards the portal in the sky. So there's a hole in the sky that they're being pulled towards, and through the opening you can see a smaller circle and what looks like a horizon separating water from the sky. Soft blue and green rings of energy radiate out from the center. Exploding from the opening is a beam of light made up of warm yellow, orange, and red frequencies. Soft cloud-like globules randomly float in the background, and the birds are encircled by a transparent force field that transforms the colors in the background into black and white. So that's what we're looking at. Did you see it?
Oh, I love it.
Did you see this one? We're just looking at it over here on our end. And then I'll read the rest. So the message is, one of the most important lessons that the swan can teach you is things aren't always as they appear. You already know this because you're a natural and caring empath. You may be one of the most sensitive people in this dimension. You don't have to work hard to sense what others are truly feeling. And this gift can be overwhelming at times, but you manage it just by visualizing a protective, energetic force field around you. Feel its energy and know it's shielding you from anything negative. It's important that you make sure to always clean your aura. You are part of a special group who are helping each other navigate through uncertain times. and you desperately want to change and improve yourself, and you feel you need to help others as well, just know everyone has his or her own personal mission. The most loving thing you can do is allow them to find their own way. The 5 swans suggest that you entered this plane with a highly progressive mindset. The energy from the number 5 makes you resourceful, adventurous, and advanced in your thinking. See yourself transforming into something beautiful. Follow your intuition. And affirmation is, I am part of a group that has come here to shift the planet for the highest and best good.
Nice.
What a pump up.
That is a pump up.
I really love that message. And I feel so blessed because I feel like we have this group here at the center. And it's not just us sitting here, everybody. It's each of you at home. And those of you, like, you know that our consistent message is how grateful we are for the love and compassion and open-hearted and open-mindedness of everybody that's part of this community. So I feel like this is part of our community. Here we go.
This is our community's card. This is the card
Oh, thank you.
for the whole
Oh, I can't wait to
community.
see what it is because I don't know what it is.
It says, acknowledging your uniqueness, embrace what makes you different.
Oh, that's perfect.
So again, everyone, just so you know, this is the card that fell out in between Julie Irish and I, so it seemed like it was the community card. All right, so what you can see, a platypus peering out at you. Look at that. That animal's a platypus, and it's parting the grasses so we can get a better look. Behind the platypus is a doorway to another dimension, and the entranceway is made of gold with a greenish blue wave light lintel on top. I don't know what that is. Sitting on top of the door are 2 wood ducks. The female's on the right, on the left is a male, and behind their heads are 2 white discs. A glowing yellow-orange heavenly body is situated between them. Through the door, a bee is flying to a sunflower that's in the process of opening its petals. That's just like this. The space in the middle of the sunflower forms a heart. Behind the sunflower are the sun and clouds, and balancing the door on either side are 14 purple butterflies. Barely noticeable, almost hidden by the grass, are 2 fish-like shapes swimming about. Can you see those, Julianne? They're barely noticeable. 2 fish-like shapes swimming about. I wonder if anyone online can see the fish-like shapes. Because I can't see
question
them.
if there's one here in the lower left corner,
Okay.
but I'm not sure.
So you can see, some of you might see them. I know Roger has a good eye for these kinds of arty things, so maybe Roger can see the fish-like
Yeah.
shapes. All right, so the message, this is the message for all of us, for our community, is we are unique individuals, each one of us, and that we should embrace and cherish that. And that we should each love what makes us different. Take the time we need to remove obstacles that block our vision and keep us from our path. It's important for our health that we take breaks from regular routine.
Perfect.
Oh my gosh. If you can't take a vacation, take a daycation. So it's almost like this is our vacation. Like a day in nature, and anything that you can do to revitalize your relationship with your higher self. The bee is in the process of connecting with the sunflower to birth a heart-conscious project. That powerful mission will have lasting effects on you and those you touch.
Yeah.
Remember, everything is as it's supposed to be. Nothing is accidental. What you're experiencing now is the product of past beliefs. You have the opportunity to shift the energy with just your feelings. With the wood duck swimming, you can easily access your inner knowing. Waves of new inspirations and new relationships are on the horizon. So the affirmation for each and all of us is, I am opening to my higher purpose. I am always ready for whatever comes next.
That couldn't be more perfect.
Yeah,
So perfect. On every level.
right?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
With the guests coming here the way they do
Yes.
daily and have their experiences here,
and everyone's like,
all the connections.
yeah, and they're so like
Yeah.
each one of us
Everyone's
different, unique.
individual, and it's just that was perfect for
Oh,
the community card and
I
what this
agree.
place represents too for them.
yes. Oh my gosh,
That was perfect.
that was a good one.
That was very good.
And so that's like, what's nice about this is because we know different people have different religious beliefs here. So it's nice to use something like oracle cards, because if we use something like looking in like a Buddhist text or, you know, a Bible, we would be leaving like some people out. This way, I mean, nobody grew up reading the Heart Path Oracle. Like, it's okay. It's new to all of us, but it's just a fun way to experience our heart connection with each other and look at some cool art.
Absolutely, absolutely. Feel so connected.
And so if you have any feedback, please feel free to send us a little note. We always love to hear from you.
Those are cool.
And stay tuned.
Goodbye, everyone.
Bye, everybody.
Have a great day.